Chicago Sky HC hints at Angel Reese factor as Sky collapse continues in defeat versus Aces. The Chicago Sky have been in freefall all season. With a 10-32 record, they effectively ended their playoff hopes long before the season concluded, and their recent loss to the Las Vegas Aces only underscored how deep the struggles run. This aligns with Angel Reese's earlier misunderstood comments about the team's roster needs in an interview with the Chicago Tribune, where she said, "Make sure we attract the best of the best because we can't settle for what we have this year." Though her words were intended as guidance, the Sky's ongoing struggles make them feel all the more prescient today. As the Chicago Sky prepared to face the Las Vegas Aces at T-Mobile Arena, fans hoped Angel Reese would be on the court. However, the team had announced last Friday that she would be suspended for the first half because of conduct deemed detrimental to the team. Although Reese apologized, the penalty remained in effect. Chicago fell behind 43-30 by halftime, and many expected Board's Barbie to spark a comeback in the second half. Reese never returned, and the Sky ultimately fell 66-80, underscoring the challenges the team continues to face this season. But what did the coach have to say? After the game, a reporter asked whether Angel Reese's absence left the team out of sync. Head coach Tyler Marsh admitted it had an impact, explaining that sudden lineup changes have been a recurring issue for the Sky this season. "I think that's kind of been the tale of this year, when we feel like we've had a rhythm and somewhat consistency in chemistry. There's been another change to the lineup. And so that's something that, to some degree, every team deals with." But yeah, to answer your question, I think it did impact a little bit. While roster instability might sound like a convenient excuse in a press conference, some teams have shown it can be managed even when star players are sidelined. A prime example is the Indiana Fever. Despite suffering 5 season-ending injuries and adding an 18th player to their roster, the team continued to compete at a high level. Their resilience paid off with a recent win over the Washington Mystics, clinching a playoff berth and marking the first time since 2015-16 that the Fever secured consecutive postseason appearances. For Windy City, success has remained elusive. The Sky posted one of the worst records in the WNBA for the second consecutive year. Heading into the 2025 season, the team appeared set with key pieces like Angel Reese, Courtney Vandersloot, and Camila Cardoso. But could you really overlook Ariel Atkins? When we have an opportunity to add somebody that checks the boxes we're looking for to get us closer not only to the playoffs, but closer to a championship again, that's why we did what we did with Ariel, Jeff Pagliacca told CBS Sports on April 10th, just before the season began. Now, as the season nears its close, the Sky are once again packing their bags. While the Sky managed a few wins against top teams like the Minnesota Lynx and the New York Liberty, their overall record tells a harsher story. 4-17 on the road and 6-15 at home, both among the league's worst. A particularly brutal stretch occurred during a 1-9 of the 10-32 skid just before the All-Star break, coinciding with Angel Reese's injury, as the team lost by an average of 21.7 points per game, underscoring the profound impact of her absence on their performance. Despite these struggles and the Stars' demand, Reese remains a bright spot and a key reason for optimism moving forward.